Hello YouTube, welcome to a new day 365 where I am just fucking relapsing fucking like a madman every fucking day. Oh man, it's like, I guess today must be February 20th. Well, I left treatment back on January 1st, so almost 2 months ago, right? At that point I was 2 months sober. And oh, I should keep walking straight. I'm gonna keep walking straight. And now here I am, almost 2 months back into a fucking relapse, right? And I never meant for this to happen. Like, right? I felt really good, and I felt really good, and I felt strong, and I felt healthy when I left treatment. I did leave early. I was supposed to say 90 days, but I was but I missed my kids, right? And I let that emotion take care of me, or take over me. And so I come back to London, and I presided to live in the room that I was renting prior to rehab. You know, the best time I had was those first few days I was back. Like, for those few days, 2, 3, 4 days, I spent the weekend with my kids, and I stayed sober for a little bit. But as soon as I left my home, I was high again. Fucking retarded. And then ever since then, it's just been, an endless cycle. I just, I can't, for whatever reason, I can't live away from my family in that tiny room. And in that tiny room, isolating all the time, and like successfully stay sober, no matter how bad I want to try. Like, there's been a couple times I remember I was so determined to stay sober. It's like in the morning, right? And then by that night, like, I'm talking about payday, by the end of that day, my mind would change. I'd be like, nope, I want to get high. I can remember one day actually fighting the urge and being so happy that I made it pass, right? And I thank God. I was like, thank you, God, thank you so fucking much for helping me get through. And then it was not long later, I don't know, I think it was the same night, I decided to go. I changed my mind. I decided to go back out, and I was just as thankful. I was like, thank you, God. Yeah, I got dope. Yeah, thank you. And it's twisted and it's messed up, but I was, and like I'm very unhappy with my life situation, right? It is what it is. But I'm more at terms with it. I'm kind of lucky in a way that I'm kind of like, the relapse has been shit. It's been weird because, like, sure, I've been constantly high, but like, I've been doing it different. Like, instead of getting a $10 worth, a point of meth a day, and staying up for 7-8 days, slowly going crazy, I would just get a half gram and then smoke that or shoot that, and damn, I'd be really fucking high one night, but I'd be able to sleep a couple days later. That seemed to save my sanity. No, it didn't. That's false to say that, but at least in the time, it was easier for me to handle. And you know what? I wasn't around my family, my kids and their mom, so I wasn't driving them crazy, and I didn't have that aspect tearing me down. But I still, and then the second part of that is, like, whenever I get high, like, this is my routine. I get paid normally Monday night is when my check is deposited into my bank account, and it's every 2 weeks. So I'm on this cycle of fucking waiting for 6 p.m. Monday night. I go to the bank, I go get dope, then I rush back home, I get fucking high, and then it's like I spend the rest of that money, like whatever it is, $800, on fucking online casinos. I just fucking blow it. And I don't fucking, and it doesn't even faze me. Like while it's happening, it doesn't even faze me. I just fucking spend this money so recklessly, and then I've got like, and then I get stuck in these fucking payday loans. So I'm constantly paying these back, getting new ones, fucking doing what I can, you know. And now it's getting worse, where I fucking like stealing, and not a lot, but like just being sneaky and fucking just being a slime ball, right? Like I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing, all because I just need to get high. And I'm always feeling like when I'm not high, I'm always feeling like so bad and shameful about myself or lonely, whatever it is. Sometimes I don't even, I constantly need to be high. It's like, and fuck, it's been shit, man. Like, it kills me. I hate it. Anyways, so I've been wondering what to do. I've been trying to, I knew I needed to do something. I know I need treatment and long term. See, the good thing about all this happening, what I was getting at, is that like, at least now it's gotten, I feel pretty shitty, and I'm kind of used to like, my like to my new living situation, right? Like away from the kids and away from my family. Like this is a new experience. This is my new, like, that family living is just not my life anymore. And I'm okay, like whatever. I'm at least, you know, like used to it. But now it's like I'm now at a point where I'm like, fuck, man, I just can't live with myself anymore. I can't live the way I'm living. It's so unnatural, so uncomfortable, and just fuck, man, it's so shameful and so just, and I don't have the time to spend with my kids, the time that I want to. And I can get sober for a couple days and go spend time with them, but I'm still not present of mind because I'm always recovering, or I'm always like whatever, right? Like, you know, and I'm not contributing at this time. I'm not giving money to their mom to help out. And I feel like that's fucking slime ball. Like I'm barely paying my fucking rent. Fuck. So just everything's getting bad enough that I've got to do something, and I've got to do it for me. I can't worry about my kids. I can't worry about getting back with their mother. That shit just doesn't, like, that's not the primary driving force for me anymore. Now I need to save myself, and I need to do whatever it fucking takes. I've got everything packed and ready. I found a treatment center in Ottawa that had they had no wait list. Like I had a list of like at least 30 treatment centers in Ontario, all of which have like a minimum 2-month wait list, right, to get in. And more often than not, it's up to 4 months. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how can I live this way for another 4 fucking months? So I found this one place with no waiting list. I talked to them. I did the application. It turns out they don't want to take anyone from outside their immediate local area at this time because of the COVID pandemic, right? Which is understandable. But I was already on the wait list for St. Michael's in Toronto, which I had previously left in January. Also, I at that time I was on a wait list to go to Serenity House in Ottawa. Whatever, I left treatment and that stuff fell through. But I was responsible about it, and I give up my position at Serenity House because I didn't want someone else to miss the opportunity. Anyhow, they were kind enough. They left me on their wait list. And now their next intake date is the end of March, which is what, a month and a half, not even a month and a half from now. So I got in contact with a program in Toronto. It's called the DARE program. It's a safe living place, like dorm style. It's not a shelter. It's a recovery home, but it's pre-recovery, right, for people waiting to get into treatment. And they likely can take me on Monday. I talked to the guy. He said call him back on Monday morning, and if he has a bed for me, I need to be there that day, because they don't hold beds overnight. Whatever. I've got it all set up. I've got my stuff packed, ready to go. And this is something I can do. I'm gonna call on my way to the train station Monday morning. Whether he has a bed or not, it doesn't fucking matter. I need to get to Toronto and I need to get in detox. And if there's on a detox bed, well, whatever. I got to do whatever it takes this time. Like, and I'm struggling to do that. Like, it's hard, right? Because I need, like, what I've been discovering is that, like, I'm dependent on other people for my own worth, right? My own self-worth, and which is kind of ridiculous. Like, to be around my kids and know that they accept me and love me, that gives me value in my life, right? Or their mom. Like, I just got so much validation from their mother, because we were together for 7 years. I knew that for 12 years. I knew that she accepted me, right? I knew that, whatever. Maybe in my head, if everyone else in the world hated me, at least I had these people. They liked me, right? And that's false thinking. But it's just the way my negative, insecure thinking works. And I've discovered this, so that's why it's pretty important that I do this. I gotta do this for me, right? I gotta be okay with me and start liking me, loving me. And finding that self-worth. Right now, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video, but right now, you're catching me at the end of a 7-day run. Like, I've been up since last Sunday, and today's Saturday. I need to go to fucking sleep. And like when Monday morning comes, I'm still not even gonna be rested up enough. But I gotta do this. Like, right now, I'm on the way to the food bank, because, like I said, I spent all my fucking money, but I'm starving and I need to eat. And all the rest of the stuff that I get, I'm gonna leave with my buddy. So I'm getting it for him. I'm getting it to help him out too, but I'm gonna eat today and tomorrow. Man, it's been a fucking shit show. Like, yeah. I don't know. It hasn't been fun. I haven't been enjoying this. I've just been surviving, and I've just been isolating. But I think it's gonna. But I think it brought me to a place where like I gotta change, man. I'm gonna be 40 years old this year, and I don't like the way I'm living. Like, I hate using the word hate, but I really don't like knowing that I'm a friggin' meth head, and I got 2 kids, man. I don't want to be that for them. Like, that's embarrassing. They can't really rely on me for anything at this time in my life, because, like, just because, like, I'm not responsible. I'm not responsible, and I'm not dependable right now. You know what? But in this time, they haven't really seen me high. So I've been able to fucking at least be high by myself, and then see them when I've went to sleep and sobered up a bit. but I haven't seen them all that often because I'm always high. I can't, right? Like I should have them tonight overnight, and I would love to, but I can't because, well, you know what? I kind of fucked up my living situation. I can't take them there. I don't want to because I don't want to be, you know, it wouldn't be very comfortable for them. And two, I've got to fucking sleep, man, right? So if I go in Monday, I'm gonna have over a month's time to stay in the sober living, you know, safe living environment. And then at which point I'll either decide to go to Ottawa at the end of March. Sorry, I'm tired. At the end of March, or stay in Toronto and go to St. Mike's, both of which are 3-month programs. So I get a good solid 4 months of recovery. Will I miss my kids? Yes. But will I be gaining myself? And will they be gaining a father? Yes. And in the long term, like it's just fuck. It just has to happen. Right? Fuck it, man. Like, oh man. Anyways, it's been crazy. I hope I start. Oh fuck yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm behind on my phone bill too, so like that's gonna be going. Like I just created such a problem for me. Like I got all this fucking debt. I can't feed myself. I can't pay my rent, and then I can't do any of that. And then to make it worse, I avoid doing all that stuff, and I just get high instead. And like, I mean, I can't. You know, this isn't something that can go on for months because it's just something's got to break, right? Hey, how are you? So that's where I'm at. It's tough walking through that snow. I know. I'm walking uphill. So that's that. So it's Saturday, Monday morning. I'm gonna fucking start. This is my. Now I've been up. Like, I can say I'm sober now, but I've been up straight for a week. I just finally, you know, I just beat the drugs. I just stayed up longer and stayed up long enough that they wore off, right? I'm clear-headed enough, but I'm fucking tired, man. Like I should be sleeping right now, but I have other things I gotta do, right? This is how I live, man. Like I've lived this way for so many years, where I'm awake, man. Like it's hard to believe, and I think people really doubt me when I say it, man. But fuck, I am telling you, I'm honest. Whatever. This is just like, fuck, if I put this kind of effort into like a job, could you imagine? Holy shit. Like, no one's got the energy and the stamina that I got. And fucking, but put me to work and I'm like, yeah, fuck. Fuck, right? Like, it's just because I haven't found the right type of work yet. And like, I don't know. This is where I'm at. I will upload this video as soon as I get some Wi-Fi, because a fucking 20-minute video is gonna kill my data. I love you guys, you know. I love you, and man, like, there are addicts out there. Like, I know some addicts, man. I've been hanging around with another addict for the first time in a little while. But these last 2 months, like, when I wasn't isolating, I needed to be around someone. So, and you know what? I'm not even ashamed to call my buddy Shane now. Like, before Shane was ever my buddy. He was just the one I went to so he could give me dope. But in the last couple months, like, I don't know, things, the dynamics have changed. So you know what? He's a person just as much as I am. And anyways, what I'm getting at is that there are people out there who struggle, but fuck, you know, when we don't give up, like, when we don't give up, man, there's still hope. And where there's hope, man, there's possibility. And where there's possibility, fuck, who knows, right? Like, I know we get so disheartened by these people, by these addicts in our lives, because we just see them hurting themselves constantly. We can't wonder why they won't stop. Why do they do this to themselves? Like, why, you know? Why don't they learn? It's just not that easy, like, you know? What's your favorite thing in the world to do? You know? What can you imagine yourself? Like, try to quit whatever you cannot imagine yourself quitting, right? Right? Only this has like a psychological dependence to it, right? It's the only thing that gives me some sense of, you know, at least it takes away that fucking sense of fucking utter despair and like worthlessness, right? It's not living, but it's surviving, right? It's anyhow. For some of us, we have the desire, we have that want for life. With the right conditions and the right amount of time, we can get through this. Anyway, I love you. I'm gonna end this video. Take care.